What does it mean to live a truly vibrant lifestyle? One where our physical fitness, our mental health, emotional well-being, and spiritual connectivity all come together to crescendo in an existence that allows you to be the fullest, most expansive version of yourself. Want to find out more? Let's get to it. Welcome back, adepts and initiates. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't yet to remain in constant contact with the content that comes out on this channel. All right, today we're talking all about vitality. Now, vitality is something that we all strive for, perhaps without even knowing exactly what it is. It's something that we seek in our lives, yet seems to almost be a little elusive in actually finding, let alone connecting with it. Yet what happens when our physical fitness, our mental health, our emotional well-being, and spiritual connectivity all come together? And at that cross-section, we can live an existence that allows every moment that seems to be relatively ordinary to be extraordinary. You know, there's a saying, something along the lines of, we can see things from two perspectives, one that everything is a miracle and one that nothing is. Yet, how is it that we can see something through the lenses of our eyes when they're so colored by, our own emotional dysregulation? Or perhaps the mental fog and the constant chatter in our heads, let alone the physical ailments and dis-ease that our bodies might be experiencing. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit more about what vitality is, the components of it, and how we can begin to walk in that direction so that we can create more balance, harmony, and dare I say, magic in our lives. So when we talk about this, in terms of this concept of vitality, it's really four parts and pieces. One, we have our physical fitness. Now, when I talk about physical fitness, what we're really talking about is how well and able is our body. How much in everyday life are we experiencing tightness or pain? How healthy are our organs? How able is our body to do the things that we truly want and desire to do? Because as we look at this in terms of physical fitness, it's something that really is very important and is something that's really highly accessible to the everyday person. Next, we get into mental health. Now, in this case, it's very much a buzzword. We hear a lot about mental health nowadays. Mental health, as we look at it, is something that really ties to not just the own state of our mental cognition and coherence. It's how able are we to adapt and to process these everyday moments of our lives. It allows us to move in between those places and spaces of logic and reason, as well as creativity and imagination. Because as we look at that, there is a certain way that our mind looks to create harmony within inside of itself. And we can actually see that in terms of the experiences of our brainwave frequencies. Physical fitness, mental health. We also have emotional well-being. Now, emotional well-being talks about how connected we are to the sensations of our emotions, our feelings, what's happening really within our subconscious mind. This is a key and critical part because our emotional well-being ties both to aspects of mental health as well as our physical fitness. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the actual segment itself. Finally, in that last area right there, we have spiritual connectivity. Now, spiritual connectivity is an interesting thing because this is something that each and every one of us defines differently. In the context of what we're talking about, spiritual connectivity is going to really refer to our own personal connection to ourselves and what it is that we are most inspired by. Inspiration is a place that really comes from the inside, and it is experienced and projected outward, which is different than motivation, which comes from the outside and in. And so as we look at all these areas, physical fitness, mental health, emotional well-being, and spiritual connectivity, right in the middle of this area is where vitality lies. This place of vitality is being able to connect with all of these at the same time and to create a place and space of balance so that we are apt and able to experience the world in a way that is both renewing, uplifting, and inspiring. That's it for now, though. Love and aloha, take care, and ahui ho.